That's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Ball, that's up.
2 out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Swings and misses. 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. Hooks it away for the out. 1 down. Here's Trey Turner. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. David Ortiz digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Rengifo on to first, and that is that. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here is Joe Adell, and he takes a strike. And that one is lifted in the air, under it. And there's 1 down. Here's Kevin Pillar. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In the air, left side. O'Neill drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And next for the Angels, Eric Waggaman. Right through there for his strike. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch. And that'll. And welcome back to the ballpark. As we go to the top of the 4th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Chase Utley. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Towards first. Shanuel takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. O'Neill swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need nothing.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now, Carlos Santana. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Line drive, base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Turner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And the pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Devers on third. Rafaela on at first with 2 down. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz.
Number 41, Carson Fulmer.
On the ground right side. Shanuel takes it to the bag. That'll end the bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. And that's in for a strike. Rengifo measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. On the run, sends it over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's going to be Taylor Ward. That one in there across the letters. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-2.
1 down, base is empty. This one smacked out to left center. Rafaela flashes the leather on the running catch. Here's Mike Trout. That clips the zone. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. New inning getting started. And here is Chase Utley. He's already homered in this game. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And there's 1 down. And now Adolis Garcia. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Adele makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Righty delivers. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. And that is the back here at Angel Stadium. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Just misses with that one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Ohapi batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Joe Adele. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Adele leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Struck him out looking. Top of the 6th inning. Now batting Tristan Casas. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for him on the...
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
0-1.
Santana stands at the plate now. Think he foul tipped that one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
This one in the air. Rengifo under it. Makes the catch for the out. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. That
Ball.
misses. 1-0. This to third. Wagaman zips it to first, and that is that. Back in Anaheim. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Eric Wagaman. Right through there for his strike. Pitching change here, Craig Kimbrell.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now here is Luis Rengifo. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
And it's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one lifted to left. O'Neill makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Number 3.
Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. That one in triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off, he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Trey Turner now. Fulmer back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now David Ortiz. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now that second.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Utley. He's already homered here in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those group hits to get a knock sometimes.
Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 6-1.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
O'Neal in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Ortiz, the lead runner, out at second. Garcia at first. One gone. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Tristan Casas. Now this is through for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Touchdown. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now batting Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's in there.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Right side. Garcia settles under it. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ohtani, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Strickland.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Ball 1 there. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. That one hit to right. Adele makes the grab, and we're back onto the bottom of the 8th, and now Joe Adele right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia heads after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Number 34.
Here's the third baseman, Eric Wagaman. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Turner now. Strickland back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. That one out to right. And it stays fair.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Could be extra bases. Cut off, throw to third. Tries to get back and save.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line driver.
This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now a chance for swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's two away. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Back here at Angel Stadium, last chance for the home team. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder.
Turner. He flips it to second in time. Over to first, safe. He's 2 outs away. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It has the distance. Gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. Strike one.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Shallow in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Left field. That gets down for a hit. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Kimbrel is just 1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans are final.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the New York Mets taking on Texas. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the second baseman, number 11.
Jose Iglesias.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
In the air, right field. Snags it on the run. One up, one down. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one at triple digits. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Got him looking. And bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. There's a strike. Mania in his
0-1
8th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Got him! Huge strikeout there. 2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chase Utley. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Rafaela, the runner at third. Turner over at first with 1 away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second, safe there. That's Soto down. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners.
There's one.
That's now.
Over to first, but it's offline. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. 2 outs, bases loaded. Tristan Casas will hit next. And ball 1.
No play.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. High fly ball out to left field. He's got it. And that is the... Back here in Miami, second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Got him. That's out number 2.
That is good.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
There's a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one in the air center field. Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Carlos Santana. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a swing and a drive, and that should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Devers now. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ground ball, Alonso. He'll do it himself. That's one out, the bottom of the second. So the batting order turns over. Cedane Rafaela getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a slow roller. Toss to Alonso, and there's 2 away. Trey Turner with a chance now, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch misses. Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up.
They take the force out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the 3rd inning. And now Bader up to the plate. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off. The Mets down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Starling Marte up to hit. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Got it! And how about... And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Chase Utley. Well struck right field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
What an outstanding effort going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. O'Neill, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. And that's outside.
1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And another ball. Into center. Bader should have it. Drops into the glove. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, number 11. And there's a strike. Fought off foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Foul ball. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's
No
nothing in
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Tristan Casas. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. And one going to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now here is Carlos Santana. Swing and a ball hammered left field back there. And caught on the warning track. And here is
Now
Devers. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck back there. And forget it. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, base hit. Trey Turner at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Checks over to first. Back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, nobody on. David Ortiz, the next to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's outside, and that is ball 1. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter now, Pete Alonso. That one in triple digits.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. That's in there. Strike 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Triple digits on that last pitch. Brandon Nimmo digs in now. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
On the ground to Devers. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Chase Utley. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. You know?
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Soto at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Fastball for a strike. And he blows that one by him at 100.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left. O'Neill settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Marte stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Hits and misses. It's a strike. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bader puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. And Devers hits that one. Marte moves under it. Nabs it. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Casas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, hard hit. To second, there's Lindor. What? Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, number 11.
Right through there for a strike. You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. He hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
High fly ball out to center field. On the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out number 1. Lindor batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. That one missed. Just off the inside edge.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, here's Trey Turner. This one high in the air to left center. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it hits the fence. throw cut off to second. In there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still.
Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Outside, and it's 1-0. Ortiz at third. Utley at first. 1 gone. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Can't get there, and it deflects off it. The run scores from third, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Laced down the line, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, number 72.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Casas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ripped to short. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. 1 for 3. Lindor tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. We're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The Mets hitless so far in the game. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's going to be Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now. And at first, Harrison Bader up now for the Mets.
1-0.
That one not close. Ball 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strike. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's Devers at the plate. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Devers is set down. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. Ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Lindor on to first. Close play against the speedy runner. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Trey Turner. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A towering shot to center. It's 10-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Chase Utley. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Digging in, Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The right fielder.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
And there's a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets.
So they're down to their final out. Number 11 up now for the Mets. Top of the zone for a called strike. Headed down the line. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Pulls it in, and that's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the American Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
and now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
The center fielder, Cedane Rafaela.
Pitch. This one popped up right side. Harper has a beat on it. And there's one away. Trey Turner now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it across the first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. That one ripped. Castellanos ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. And now it is JT Realmuto. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Bryce Harper, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2. The count.
Got him. And the Phillies are all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Chase Utley. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Juan Soto now. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. No question about this one. It's out of here. That was blasted to the moon. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Popped up. Sosa drifts towards it. Two down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Flied out his first time. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Runner takes off. And a foul ball. The pitch. Runner on the go again. Good job to fight that one off. Oh, he jumped the gun for second. Tag, and he's out at first. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Turner now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. There's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away. Nick Castellanos in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Now here is Cedane Rafaela. And that one hammered. Schwarber going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Trey Turner at the plate.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Turner is out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. This is Bryson Stott. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Up the middle. Oh, a great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Fastball for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting none.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air, left field. O'Neill grabs it on the run. Back here in Philadelphia, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Chase Utley. Bounce to the left side. Stott over to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Pulls that one foul.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch doesn't find the zone. O'Neill goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada. That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh on the move. He makes the grab, and we're back. Bottom 4, and here is Edmundo Sosa. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And it goes just foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. Sosa, the runner at second with one away.
Inside.
And another ball. Smoked on the ground a second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Turner stands in now and watches strike 1. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Up next
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got him looking, and he didn't like it. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the DH, Tristan Casas. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the top of the wall. So man aboard, Carlos Santana will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball there.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Here's a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Schwarber fires it in quickly, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. Devers now 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1st and 2nd, no outs, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's towards center. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So the batting order turns over. And now, Cedane Rafaela. Can't glove it cleanly. Force it second, and they get the out. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Bounce to third. Jump throw across his body. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Center field has this one sized up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. And that one fouled off. Castellanos, the base runner at first with one out. This one in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is So they turn to the lefty in this spot. Andrew Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fly ball center field. Rafaela brings it in for the 3rd out. Here's Trey Turner. Suarez back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, coming to Citizens Bank Park, best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Ortiz in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next pitch is downstairs. Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Tosses across to first. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Edmundo Sosa. Right through there for a strike. On the line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Harper. Swings through that.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Alvarado is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Tristan Casas, the next to hit. Swung on, belted. That one back. Forget it. A gigantic blast. 2nd home run of the inning for him. It's 5-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
Now, Spencer Turnbull will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. Foul ball still 0-2. The line to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Line drive, base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Santana on second. Devers over at first with one away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Two on, one out. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Next pitch misses. Full count now.
Count is full.
Righty to the plate. Ripped on a line. Schwarber makes the grab. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Trey Turner with a chance now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. High fly ball down the left field line. Schwarber gets under it. Makes the grab. And that's the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Yeah. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah.
Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's in there. 0-1. Miller, a 6'7" lefty. Yeah. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out. Stop in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
To second, Turner. Play made that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to shape.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now, Chase Utley. Way high.
1-0.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
Out.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. High in the air, out to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 7-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. And everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent execution.
So they bring on the veteran, Tanner Banks.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
To third. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. The other way, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a pitch.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. And the batter now, Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Schwarber stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty.
No ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One run is in. The throw in. And he's out.
Got him.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, Rafael Devers up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, and that's just foul. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Bounced out to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Grounder might be two. Turner whips it to first on the run. And they get Turner for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most of them.
The throw into second. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab after a long run. One away. Stop. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, and it's strike two.
0-2.
Hit in the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Last chance for the Phillies. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Two down, nobody on. Lifted to left, and that should do it. That's the ball game. 9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and we're underway. Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. Jorge Mateo now.
Jorge Mateo.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Rocker, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And now Gunnar Henderson.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We go to the bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. The pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Trey Turner at the plate. That's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Man at first with 1 gone, and now it's going to be David Ortiz. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one pulled foul. Righty delivers. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Adley Rutschman. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Colton Cowser, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Acrobatic throw for 1, and that's 2. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chase Utley. Bradish back to work. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And 2 now as he swings through it.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
He handles it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Juan Soto.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it. There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
On the ground right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. Swing and a grounder foul, first base side. Two outs. Hit in the air, center field. Mateo pulls it in on the. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 1 away. Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. 1 down, base is empty. And ball 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Soto moving back for it. And that one is gone over the right field wall. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Wow. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Got it by him for the K. Henderson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Out to center, Rafaela in position, corrals it, and that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat, Tristan Casas. The pitch, bounced up the middle. Henderson. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. And here is Devers. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Hammer, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as it.
They get the force as we go to the top of the 4th. And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
No, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Double play ball to second. Goes to third with it. Too late. And the bases are loaded. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground, could be 2. Comes home with it for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That clips a corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No.
And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. To the right side. And it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
This one smoked out to left. Verdugo calls it in the end. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Trey Turner. And he deals. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. On a line out towards center. Mateo tracks it down for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Beats to second. Out there. Double play. What a twin. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. On the inside corner for a strike.
Booger never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one hammered center field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This to center field. Rafaela under it. Brings it in. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Bradish back to work. Up the middle, Henderson. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. Verdugo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's 4-1. In there safely.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And here is hard hit left side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Right side. Westburg slings to first, and they get the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Devers swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air out towards right center. Moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Right through there for his strike. On the ground, Utley. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Cowser batting with one down takes a strike. And pitch in for a strike. 0-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now.
Mountcastle.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
And that clips the inside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a... Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now Cedane Rafaela. And the right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Oh, gets dirty. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The batter, number 7.
Trey Turner getting ready to hit. To third might be 2. Urias tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get the out. So 2 down. Chase Utley now at the plate. Rip, but it curls foul. Two outs. And that one pulled foul. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. That's the top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Cedric Mullins. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Right through there for his strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 5-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. On the ground to Devers. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, at the plate, Juan Soto. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it to Mountcastle, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
In the air, right side. Santander settles under this one. Makes the catch. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Ball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
And it's 1-0.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees, and they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Devers at the plate. Bradish back to work. And Devers hits that one. And out number 1 on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. 1 for 3. That one is hammered right field. Santander moving back for it. And out of here. A monster shot to right. It's 5-2.
Well, he went up there looking to do damage. I think he had a sight set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
1 down. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. Turner is out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Hard hit, right side. Gathers and throws to first. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And he pumps it a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down. Urias now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and the inning is over. Coming on for the Orioles, Felix Bautista.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best advice they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Left-hand batter waits. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cowser makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. The pitch. And strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Alex Verdugo, the next to hit. And the first offering is not close. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. And your final score, 5-2. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,